Hello everyone, silhang here with another video for Magic Legends, and it's going to be another deck guide. This time it's going to be a little bit different because last time it was black-green heavy minion build, and this time we are going to black-red full sorcery build. So let's hop in and let's start with the library. So as I mentioned, we are black-red build and we are going full sorcery. And we want damage over time spells. So we're starting with the Molten Shell. Very strong spell because it's shielding us and making explosions around us. Lava Vortex, very nice hazard sorcery. Magma Burst to synergize well with our damage over time spells. It's almost every time critical hit and huge AoE. Buff in Dragonfire, very strong spell, and we need high mana cost sorceries. I will explain in the artifacts why we want that. Slag Stride for very strong single target damage, especially on bosses or legendary mobs. Infest, very strong AoE for lesser vulnerability applying. Parasitic Infection for greater vulnerability against bosses. It's very important to have, and against the smaller minions, it's amazing to see how it's jumping from one another. Abyssal Flame, one of the craziest spells in the game. Huge damage, and especially as executability below 50%. Leech Outbreak for little sustain damage over time and healing, of course. Pyroclasm, it's okay-ish, but I'm occasionally flexing some other spells trying. This is with question mark. If you feel like you could add something else compared to that, you can do it. Dark Gamble for greater mana regeneration and discarding, which is important for our damage trade. And Veiling Souls, very strong condition sorcery, which is doing also damage over time and lesser snare. Let's start now explaining which class and traits you want to choose. I'm going with Geomancer. Necromancer should be good too. And maybe Sanctifier could work also. I prefer Geomancer for its 500 max health potency. Post fix of the backed cards, we need to be more healthy because it takes some time to defeat enemies. And some sorcery damage potency. On top of that, the Volcanic Fury AoE is strong and Berserker Leap is very nice. And it's very nice to keep shielding ourselves with the Magma Fist. With traits, I'm going with Necrotic Burst. Even though we are full sorcery build, I'm going to show you why I chose this in the artifacts. Primal Rage, same, it's synergizing with our artifact creatures. And this is formation for draw and discard. We are running the discard, as I mentioned, the Gamble to apply greater vulnerabilities, and we draw a lot, so less resistance for us. Now we go for the artifacts. As I mentioned, I'm running Dragon Flux. We are using a lot of sorceries, huge sorceries. They are proccing dragons. Dragon come to the battlefield. He makes huge damage right away on the impact. And at the same time, sometimes hit, sometimes fire breath, and we want to have them as many as possible. For the greater artifacts, we are running Aegis Charm because we are jumping in the middle of our enemies. And we want shields, we want to have some survivability. Soul Steal potency is nice. Even though without a single creature card in deck, 2.5 seconds sounds like short time, right? But every time we kill an enemy, we get the shield. And 2.5 seconds is good enough to get one hit from everyone around us. So it's very strong, very helpful. So if you are dying on any build, make sure to try Aegis Charm to help you with surviving. Curse Idol to get our black mana sorcery potency and apply greater vulnerability on enemies to keep it all the time on. And for lesser, I'm going for Shard of Power because we are Power Surge build. Spark Recharge is amazing, Chromatic Sorcery adding to red and black. Wizard Tome for Chromatic Sorcery and 150 red mana sorcery, and Demonic Aperture for another Spark Recharge and black mana sorcery. For equipments, there are actually only two, let's say, free items, not mandatory, very nice to have. First one is Wrapping of the Occult. That's why we are mana surge build. On top of the fact that we are just full sorcery build with a lot of expensive spells, we need to be mana surging, but each mana surge sacrificing dragon explosions for 500% of its power, it's 1 million plus AoE. Sometimes I hit for 2 million post fix. Very strong, very helpful against elite, champion, or legendary minions. On top of that, I like to use Attire of Calamity, some extra 6/1 minions. If there is some window when I don't have dragons, I just leap on the spot. I just don't leap away, I just leap on the spot. When I'm surrounded by enemies, summon 6/1 elemental, power surge, explosion, amazing. For Nemesis Mask, I'm just running it to taunt, to keep my dragons alive, to put everything on myself, to use the shield and everything. And if I will finally unlock Mana Surge Reflect, this helm is mandatory. If you have Reflect on it, use it, enjoy it. Strong, 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 and try to roll for 100% reflect. And on the other things, it's just looking for some health potency, secondary recharge, secondary utility, because our big damage is our secondary. It's a big AoE. So I'm just using my most rolled secondary things and health potency. It's good to have some primary potency. We are auto attacking a lot to get more shield, and it's pretty cool. So yeah. That's about it about the library, class, traits, artifacts, and equipment. And let's hop in a little gameplay on the master difficulty. Let's go to the like minds and see how does it look, how does it feel, and so you have a little picture of it, how to play it a little, and so on. So we are not really afraid. We are just going straight ahead and jumping against our enemies and spamming those abilities. We are really not afraid there, and I want to see some stronger enemies. These are not the stronger ones. Dark Gamble for applying some more damage. As you can see, the damage is huge. We are cleaning it, we are shielded almost all the time. The jump is making us pretty mobile, which is also very good to have. You have all the time some dragons and some help from the spark elementals. Let's inspect here. Now let's hope for... There was the power surge, it was quite a big hit. That's the champion, but we killed it too fast. Looking for some bigger minions here. Okay. We're cleaning the stuff. There was 1 million from the power surge. As you could see, pretty huge. Our minions also hit for quite a lot. This is our nightmare, by the way. Reflect guys. We'll need to jump in. We have a high chance to die here. The shield kind of carried me here. Explosion. He's not dead. Dragon ending. Dragon. And clean up. Yeah, it's pretty strong. That was reflect heavy elite pack. So we are not afraid of that. Our damage output is strong, our shield is strong. This is even this map on master is punishing you for every sorcery you play or getting damage, right? So we are pretty healthy nevertheless. which is also showing a lot of potential of it. And I really love the parasitic infection as well, how it's spreading and everything. It's very cool. Be nice to get some. By the way, this map is called Like Mines, and it's one of the faster maps if you have good enough build and you're confident enough to run it fast. It's very good mission to get a lot of fast experience just by spamming, and there is some replicant Valda reanimate grow energetic. So yeah, let's go with that. Let's heal. You saw that? Demolished legendary minion. Yeah, that's what I wanted to show. So yeah, if you have any more questions, make sure to ask in the comments. If you like what you see, you can press the like or sub, and if you have any suggestion for the future builds, make sure to propose in the comments. And yeah, you can see me also on the Twitch. I'm streaming on Twitch, twitch.tv/silhang, Monday to Friday, occasionally on weekends. And yeah, if you like what you see, you can also come and hang out on streams, and I like to discuss and share every knowledge I have about the games. I'm not streaming only Magic Legends. In future I might stream also some other ARPGs. I'm usually going around ARPGs and actually anything I like. So thanks for watching. If you got to this point, thank you, and see ya on the next stream or see ya in the next video. Bye!